Hi guys, you're tuned in to another Rappler Live Jam. I'm Amanda and tonight's guest is someone we know from the big screen and the small screen, but tonight we'll get to know his musical side. I'm talking about Ian Veneracion. Hi.
Hi.
Photo finish.
Hello.
Hi, so Ian's being joined by Ian
Uh,
Inigo on
Ian
keys
Inigo.
and Oyes Chacanya on guitars. Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome to Rappler. Are you
Um,
having a good night
We're
tonight?
happy to be here. I don't know, it's the world's best karaoke place.
Yeah.
Kasi, wala, kanina pa kami tumutugtog.
Oo nga,
and
nagja-jam na kayo
yeah,
kanina.
nobody is being bothered by it.
Yeah.
So,
Everyone loves it. So, Ian, most people know you as an actor,
mhm.
but why music? When did you get into music?
Music has been a big part of my life since I think I started playing the guitar when I was 11 and the piano when I was maybe 7. But for me, ever since, music has been a very, has been a very personal thing. So it's not part of my, I'm an actor, so it's not part of my career and stuff. So, but when I was offered the role of Anton Noble in the TV show A Love to Last, they told me that ang role ko is composer, and they said, so magpapiano ka, okay sa'yo. I was like, sure, I'm comfortable with that. And sabi nila, magigitar ka, and okay lang din naman. Pero nung sinabi nila, kakanta ka, yun medyo, oops. Kasi, wala, mahihain ako sa kanta. Even, I mean, that's why I need to warm up.
Yeah.
And I love warming up when nobody's minding me. Like kanina,
Yeah.
I was just singing and wala, everybody's doing about their own business and stuff. So I love it. So yun yung warm up ko.
Okay.
Kasi nahihiya ako kumanta.
And how did you go from playing music on the show or playing a composer on the show to actually pursuing it as a separate thing?
Well, after the show, sometimes kasi dala mo yung role pag uwi mo eh. So anyway, after the show, when it ended, I've decided to record my songs, which I've written years ago. And yun, started recording. Kasi my daughter also, she writes her own songs and she casually goes to the recording studio, records her songs, and then when I hear it, parang inggit ako eh. Ba't ako hindi ko nag-record yun sa akin? Sabi ko sa kanya, you know what, I'll do that also. So started recording and I sent it to my friend, Direct Mike, and he loved it and he said, let's make a music video. And then I met Flor Santos of Dreamwings Productions, and yun yeah, they said let's have a show, and so I gathered these guys,
Yeah.
and then we started playing, and when we rehearsed, it just felt right, and yeah, I love
And
it.
this all happened like early this year. So
No, starting end of last year.
So in a span of a few months,
Yes.
suddenly you're doing music.
Yes.
Do you see yourself doing this in the long run?
Oh, I hope so.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm just it's I don't want to be pretend. I don't want to pretend to be anything but like my music, for example. I just play the stuff that I love playing. I love listening to, and even the originals that I make. Wala lang. It's just I'm just being me.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of your originals, your first song for us tonight is "We're All Alone,"
Mhm.
which is is this your first original composition?
Yes.
Yeah. So can you tell us how you wrote that song?
Every morning I just have my coffee and my guitar. Every day. That's my morning routine. So the riff, I got it one day, and then I put lyrics, and it's all about it's not really biographical. It's just describing an emotion, which is that feeling of being alone. And the chords and the sound, the music, and the lyrics, yun nga, parang yung challenge dun is how to, paano siya tahiin to convey the same message, the same emotion. So
Yeah.
I think I did pretty well there.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's hear it. This is
We're
Ian
All Alone.
Veneracion
Thank you.
with this first song for the night, We're All Alone.
Huwag mo ako tingnan, kinakabahan na naman ako eh. Hindi, joke. What you gonna do when you wake up on the moon? What you gonna do when you find yourself all alone? You remember this feeling from a long time ago. You were once a happy boy and this was your home. What you gonna do now that you know you're all alone? Where you gonna find someone who knows? Someone who sees when you've lost control? 'Cause underneath that mask you're just a boy, a little boy who's all alone. Waves are calling, the ocean waits. The sun is saying, oh, don't you hesitate. You remember this feeling from a long time ago. You were once a happy boy, this was your home. What you gonna do now that you know it's not just you, it's not just you. We're all alone. The waves are calling, the ocean waits. The sun is saying, no, don't you hesitate. You remember this feeling from a long time ago. You were once a happy boy, this was your home. What you gonna do now that you know it's not just you, it's not just you. We're all alone. We're all alone. We're all alone. We're all alone.
If you're just joining us, that was Ian Veneracion with his first song for the night, his first original composition that he discovered while he was drinking coffee. We're All Alone. So earlier we were talking about how you transitioned from acting to music. Was it a difficult transition? Because the way you said it was parang seamless siya eh.
Well, I think the process is the same. I mean, for example, yung proseso ko as an actor, whether I paint also, whether I'm painting or I'm doing music, it's basically the same. You get into an emotion, and then you express yourself from there. And only you know if you're being accurate enough that you're being able to express yourself, whatever it is you're trying to describe. So it's just a different medium.
Yeah.
From acting or painting and music, you're just using different mediums, but the process, I think, is more or less the same.
But when you're performing, like, I mean, you're used to performing as an actor, but when you're performing like on stage.
Oh yeah, it's totally different. I'm used to the camera because I've been an actor since I was 5. So the camera for me is just, it's a mechanical thing. It's just a machine. So hindi nakaka-conscious eh. It's just, you know. Yun, hindi ka ginajudge ng machine eh. Pero pag actual, you know, people, nakakatakot, nakaka-nervous kasi parang sinusubukan mong basahin yung what they think about you.
Yeah.
And pero the first concert we did in Cebu, people were so nice. We had a blast, all of us. Talagang nalasing ako sa music. And sa people, I mean, the energy and instant yung reaction if it's a live audience. If you say something, you can see right away yung reaction nila. Unlike, you know, with movies and TV, you have to wait for the reviews and stuff.
Tsaka hindi siya live reaction.
Hindi live eh.
Yeah.
Ito, I mean, including all the mistakes, and I mean, it's part of it.
Yeah.
It's you know, it's never gonna be perfect when it's live. Just like what we played kanina, it's definitely not perfect, but it's live. So kasama yun talaga. Kaya ang sarap, organic.
So na-enjoy mo rin yung performing live.
Yes, definitely.
And
Now I'm starting to enjoy it.
Yeah, and you'll be performing in concert, which we're gonna talk about more later.
Okay.
Ian in 3 acts. Is that correct? That's
Yes.
what it's called.
That's.
But you're not calling it a concert. You're calling it a musical concept show.
Yes, something like that. Because usually when you say it's a concert, it's just, you know, music. That's it. And I'm more of an actor nga, as I've said. So it's Ian in 3 acts because it's like a movie. It has 3 acts, and the first act is the Ian that you know, and then I sing songs as, you know, as Anton Noble, for example, and so it's that whole set is like that. The second act is Ian, the Ian that you don't know. Yung medyo rockista version of me with electric guitar and playing
This
stuff
Ian.
that this here, the Ian here.
Yeah.
Playing Clapton, Sting, and, you know, my musical influences. And then the third act is parang who I really am, which is a combination of both. You know, the shy guy who at the same time likes attention and sometimes hates attention, yung ganyan. Pero it's you know, it's who I am that's why as a performer also.
So the concert that you played in Cebu, or the show you played in Cebu, and the one that you're playing on May 13, is this Ian in the second act or the third act?
No, they're gonna see Ian in 3 acts. Pa rin.
All
3 acts in one night.
I see. Okay.
They'll see all 3 acts in one night, just like Cebu. Pero I've made adjustments. Some songs, like the songs, and different guests, and yun, kasama sa surprise. And then we have the visuals are very, very important. When we were coming up with a concept, my good friend Mike Alcazaren, yun nga yung pinag-usapan namin kasi it has to be a visual. It has to be an experience. It's not just music. So we have a huge LED screen, and sometimes I would interact with that screen, and sometimes it would show abstract stuff. Sometimes it's iba-iba.
Wow.
Pero yun, it's part of the show kasi. So
it sounds like an experience. Like
yes, it's
like a sensory.
Yes, it's an experience.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
you should be there. You should watch.
I'll be there.
Okay, thank you.
It's on May 13.
Yes.
For those of you who are watching. So anyway, going back to this show that you're playing right now, your next song for us is a cover.
Am I doing a cover first, or you want an original again? You want a cover?
Up to you.
Let's do another original.
Okay. So this song is...
This song I wrote for my wife on her birthday. It's called I'll Miss You the Most.
Oh.
Aww.
Okay. Oh.
All together now.
The requisite oh. Right.
Ready? Smile when you look at me. I first touched your hand, Wasn't my plan, but you smiled at me. I remember the day when you first came my way. I was glad to see I finally found the one for me. Everything seemed so bright on that cold December night. Ah, 20 years since then, you're still my best friend, and I love you more. Kids to brag about, despite our many bouts with insanity. How I wish I could stare at you forever, with the light touch of your hand on my hair. You've made my life so meaningful, the touch of your skin so fresh. I worry about saying goodbye, my love, when the sun starts to set. I'll miss you the most. The look in your eyes, can't help but smile when you look at me. Touched your hand, it wasn't my plan, but you smiled at me. I miss you the most. 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 Thank you.
So if you're just tuning in, that was Ian Veneracion with his song, I'll Miss You the Most, which he wrote for his wife on her birthday.
Kinikilig ako sa sarili ko.
Oh my gosh. Madaming nakikilig with you. Kinikilig with you. So, you mentioned earlier, we were talking about your music. You mentioned earlier your influences. Eric Clapton.
My influences, of course, Clapton, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Pink Floyd, B.B. King. As a lyricist naman, Bob Dylan, for me, is the ultimate. Sa local naman, I'm a big fan of Razorback, Wolfgang, ano pa ba? The Breed. I grew up, as a teenager, I would watch them always.
Yeah.
And wala, yun ang reason why I love music, why I play the guitar and the piano.
So is a collaboration with these guys possible?
I certainly hope so.
Yeah.
In the future, yeah.
So again, going back to your concert, what will you be playing original songs or also covers?
I'll be playing 2 original songs, the ones you heard, and a bunch of cover songs, songs that are special to me, na we haven't heard in a while, pero everybody knows these songs, I think.
Classics.
Yeah, the classics, for example, I have there what I call my school bus medley, because yun yung mga tumatak sa akin sa school bus as a kid, and I think people still know those songs right now, like Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be, Crisscross, Rick Segreto, lately I've had the strangest feeling, I think that's Stevie Wonder, and yun yung mga ganun, mga songs na Wild World, Cat Stevens, Sting, Englishman in New York, and a bunch of songs.
How do you put your own, because you do a lot of covers, but how do you bring Ian into it?
Definitely, Ian. Whenever we do something, we retain the basic chord structure, but that's it. We try to explore as musicians, so it would sound different, diba? It becomes our own interpretation of that song. Whether it's a song by Billy Joel or Phil Collins or yun dapat iba. Syempre ayaw namin lahat yung plaka.
Yeah.
Kasi kung ganun lang din, edi makinig ka na ng CD ng original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it comes to your own music naman, how would you define your own style, or are you still sort of figuring that out as you go along?
Whenever I play the piano or the guitar, it just sounds bluesy always. Ends up sounding, and obviously, my influences are blues. So yeah, I'm not trying to avoid it or anything. It just naturally goes there. I'm not trying also to sound like this or that, but it just naturally
organically
goes
that's how it comes out.
See what happens. Lagi naman ako ganun, see what happens.
Yeah. And so aside from yun nga, the experience, that sensory experience and the songs, what else can people expect from your upcoming concert?
Surprise to sa kanila kasi yeah, it's not just a bunch of songs strung together. Definitely not. It has a narrative. It has a flow. You can't just take one song from this part and put it here. No, it's a complete story, and that's why it's Ian in 3 acts, and even the spiels, the everything nakasulat lahat and naka-program. The visuals, it's not some random bahala na. No, it's well planned and well rehearsed, and yeah, I really think they're gonna like it.
Okay. So aside from your concert, what else are you working on music wise?
Recording my original songs, but honestly, I don't know what to do with them. I'm just having so much fun recording and.
How many songs?
For example, my last song, Ian Inigo played the piano for it, and then I said, dapat siguro may cello dyan. So we hired a cellist. Kasi ibang-iba yung ibang-iba yung pag-live. Tapos, sarap. Yun, sarap lang ng tugtugan pag ganun. And then, nag-enjoy lang ako. Pero, yun nga, maybe, eventually it's gonna be out on Spotify and stuff. But
an album, maybe?
I don't know. Who knows? But We're All Alone is already available in iTunes, Spotify, and Amazon, I think.
Yeah. How about the I'll Miss You?
I'll Miss You the Most? Wala. Sa ano pa lang yan. Na-record ko na, pero sa concert pa lang nila makikinig kasi it's not yet out.
Okay. So we're heading into your last song already for the night.
Okay.
Ain't No
Bilis
Sunshine. Yun nga eh.
Oo nga.
But yeah, before you
Bitin
get into it, is there anything else you wanna say to the audience?
Anything else I want to say to the audience? May 13. Mother's Day pa naman.
Yun nga eh.
Mother's Day.
Should they bring their moms?
They should definitely bring their moms kasi I'm sure alam ng mommies lahat ng tutugtugin kong songs, mga covers, and wala, it's really a fun experience. And sa Resorts World Manila, Performing Arts Theater, 8 p.m. May 13, Sunday. So buy tickets for your mom.
Where can they buy tickets?
Ticket World. And it's gonna make them happy for sure.
And where can they follow you for your music?
That's an interesting question.
Kailangan mo na i-set up yung music page.
Oo nga. Pero Spotify. Spotify lang. Wala lang. Sorry, naalala ko lang ngayon yung mga wrong lyrics. Yung pag nasa video okay ka, di ba alam mo yung mga wrong lyrics? For example, Sweet Child of Mine. Kasi kanina pinag-usapan namin Guns N' Roses. Tapos, whoa, 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 sweet dynamite. Parang, that doesn't make sense at all.
That's not right.
Saka yung, ano yun? I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot him, did you see? Parang may mali.
Nangyari na ba sa'yo yun
Hindi
when
pa
you were
naman.
performing?
Hindi pa naman. Anyway, nga, buti na lang may prompter ako pag nagpa-perform.
Yeah. So earlier nga you said na parang you were nervous or you get nervous when you're performing.
Stage fright is a real
Until
thing.
now ba?
Of course, always. Pag it's a live performance, but after the first 2 lines, and then you feel the energy of the people and wala, they look so happy and you're happy na rin, and
Yeah.
you just have fun and they enjoy it even more and you enjoy it even more, and it's like a 2-bladed propeller, I guess.
Do you have any pre-show rituals when you're singing?
Ako wala pa because I just started this recently, so eventually hopefully magkaroon ng rituals na ganun. Tsaka I would know how to take care, for example, of my voice. Would you drink something cold, something hot after a performance para to retain your voice as an instrument? I have no idea yet how to deal with those things.
But you are working on it, or are you learning?
Yes,
how to do
and
it?
well, I'm just testing the waters actually, kasi hindi ko alam what if I'm the only person interested in hearing these songs, and edi wala. Pero if people are interested, edi that's wonderful. That means I can continue doing this.
Okay.
So
what's the
we'll see.
benchmark? Like, how do you know that you are going to keep doing this?
If people keep watching, of course.
Okay.
If nobody watches, I mean, that's a good sign. That's a clear enough sign that it's not for me.
All right.
Pero if the venues are packed with people, that means they're interested and they like the performance, they like the music, they like the visuals and everything. And hopefully we could also, I mean, this whole show is designed to parang plug and play as a series. Hopefully we could also bring it abroad sa mga OFWs na mga kababayans natin, and yun, I'm really excited about that. Pero I still don't know if it's gonna happen kasi depende pa sa results.
All right. So we'll see. So
We'll see.
everyone who's watching, you heard that. You should turn up
Yes, please buy tickets. Come on.
if you want to hear more of Ian. But yeah. So we're getting into your last song now.
Okay.
Ain't No Sunshine.
Yeah, I mean,
Why this song?
It's by Bill Withers, I think.
Yeah. Bill Withers.
Well, it's one of my favorite blues songs. Lang. So this is our version of it.
Okay, let's hear it. This is Ian with Ain't No Sunshine. Ian Veneracion.
There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house, it ain't no home anytime she goes away. I wonder this time where she's gone. Perhaps she might have gone astray. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away.
Thank you.